a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and bring it back. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. The Tigers' offense comes onto the field first today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Looking to throw. It's good. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finding open areas. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Got a little space. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run,
that's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Makes a connection. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Red Raiders offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The inside handoff. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got his man downfield. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Scanning the field, it's good. And that pass incomplete. The defense got it.
What happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet? The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tigers have a lot of options on second and inches. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Terrell. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's good. On the move, he fires. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Terrell. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. It's a draw. Oh, he's got a chance. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And
there he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Red Raiders are on the move.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point and the time.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit. We can't let our serve get broken.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The give on the inside. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. To the air, it's good. Pressure coming. Complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose. Be a turnover.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass. Make the QB take off and then get a stick on him. Play physical. Got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Punts it out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Creates a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They get him stopped at the 5. Line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll go to the air. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's good. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. It's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to
to get a first down. That's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is complete, and half comes to a close on that play. Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The Red Raiders will hustle to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Line gets set. First down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's good. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. And they fail to hook up on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. Oh,
he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He's got an open man. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20. Tight end now in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Meredith. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're in makeable field goal range, but on fourth down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw, it's good. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man on the right. Spins away from one. Turning it on. They finally get the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. That's reeled in. It's Terrell.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll leave it with him.
Now, how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for once.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They go right back to their man on second and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd sneaks it in.
This is like having an extra running back. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Clinton. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rank. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Give to the back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. It'll be a draw. Quick spin on the run. Now well within. Says that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. That is just the... you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop him.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Power football with the run. Headed to the end zone. Loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Oh, they're after him! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Here's the pressure. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Unloads quickly. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Clinton, showing the arm strength to the left. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sidelines. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's York. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll try to run for it. There he goes. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Running into the open space. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to get it through the air. And those two couldn't. Connection, it's an incomplete pass.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Looking for a man. It's Clinton. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset. And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's York. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Johnson.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
They'll go up top on second and short. Finds his man. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires left. He makes a grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to bull his way in. They will score. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Just over a minute and a half to play as they line up for the onside kick in what is likely their last gasp in this game. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is where the pressure can start to build a little bit, trying to hold on to a 2-point lead, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. The quarterback takes a knee. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their